time.
What's going on, everybody? This is Folks and Gentlemen. We're your hosts, Roy Gravis, Bucky Fender. It's a good day. Hey-o.
Hey!
Blythe had a birthday, didn't he?
Blythe's got a birthday.
Hey, is it
Shout
actually
out.
today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to friend of the program, Blythe.
Happy birthday. No, I'm not doing
Nope.
president.
Are you going to get on the table and
No, hell
dance?
no. This table won't hold
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. Speaking of, let me talk to you. He's going to Smoking Barrel with me.
Oh, is he? That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be tons of fun.
Me and Easy E going to Smoking Barrel.
Hell
I
yeah,
love it.
man. That's going to be a good time. I wish I could go.
I know. I wish you could go too. But there is such a thing as
Family first.
piggy business, I guess. Not to be confused with risky business, but
Yeah.
piggy business.
Somebody's got to bring home the bacon. Aw.
Oh, but
Oh, we need to refill it.
I feel it's Bentley. I got Zippo fluid over there.
Bentley's going to get bent.
He's going to be a bit.
He's going to get bent.
Oh, he's gonna
Bentley,
Yeah,
get bent. Ooh, that's the whiskey I'll drink with him
There
on
you
his
go.
last night. Bent.
Go, bent.
Bentley gets bent
Good
with
job.
Bucky.
Good. That's a lot of B's in the same sentence, bruh.
You're welcome, Blythe.
Man, I got a leaf tear.
Oh,
Let's see if I
man.
can salvage it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Evening, good sir. We got a Bama bourbon hunter in the Heezy.
Nice. Who's Tennessee playing this weekend? I need to know if he's on suicide watch or not.
Who is? I don't know. Who is Tennessee
I
playing?
always check with him on whether.
E-Rec.
I'm done with Bucky already.
Dang,
What?
bro. I ain't even
Dang.
done nothing.
Why? Shoo.
Shoot. You don't even know.
Tell him about it, kid. I'm done with Bucky already.
Psh.
You can't get down like that.
It's all right. Haters gonna hate.
Are they, though?
If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right.
That's what I've always heard. Mississippi State. Okay. The second worst team in the SEC. Who's the worst team, sir? I think we all know the answer to that.
Can't talk, smoking cigars.
Y'all gotta rebound at some point.
I'm sure we're not the worst team in the SEC.
I'm almost wondering if Brent Venables isn't secretly somewhere asking, hey, can I go back to the Big 12?
Clemson, can I come back?
Clemson's the ACC.
Oklahoma. We got Mizzou. Standings. Let's scroll to the bottom.
Dark Mizzou?
Mississippi State is the worst team in the SEC. They're literally 0-5.
Who's the second worst?
Kentucky.
Okay.
Bitches.
And then?
Auburn.
Okay.
And then I don't want to talk about it.
So y'all are the fourth worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7:47 and OU still sucks.
Your mom sucks.
Oh, easy. You can't talk about Jake like that. What's wrong with you?
If you know what I mean. The wild bend with Bucky. The whole bend with Bucky? I don't know what you were.
Can we talk about
we'll
how ridiculously priced the tickets are for Texas A&M?
Are they up to over $1,000 for the cheapest ticket yet?
Not quite. They're close. Last I checked, which was 2 days ago, they are $666 a person for the nosebleeds.
Dang,
So
Gina!
they are getting up there.
We got a Brett in the house.
There we go.
Illinois represent.
Yep.
And that's right. I wasn't talking about Jake. I was
Jake's mama.
Just Jake's mama.
I have arrived. Yes, there's a Shelley sighting.
Hey, it's a Shelley.
Shelley has
Let the party
arrived.
begin. Whoop, 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 whoop. What do you think of the Ohana?
I like the Ohana. I've had
It's
it before.
good.
It's good. I've had it before. It's a good one.
It's not. It's a easy, just good smoke.
Yeah.
I figured a simple cigar with the complicated ass shit we got sitting here.
I don't know why you talked me into this. I really, now that I look
It really
at
wasn't
I
that
don't-
hard because I brought up the idea and you're like, yeah, let's roll with it. Okay.
I've also been doing a bunch of other side projects. The
Yeah,
side projects are all busy right now.
Didn't really argue too much.
Yeah,
on
we-
it. Cool.
We have glasses. Of course, this episode is called Pain in the Glass.
That's right.
We're going to try and figure out if whiskey tastes the same regardless of the vessel it's coming out of, I guess, or is the experience going to be the same? Because there's a bunch of different ones. We've got thick ones, thin ones, short ones, squatty ones.
Cheap ones, expensive ones.
Expensive ones.
Heavy ones.
Stuff that's not supposed to have beer in it. Stuff that may make you think there's beer in it.
Stainless steel ones.
Some that look like glass cans.
Shot glasses.
Some that look like boots for a dwarf, maybe.
Who knows?
I mean,
I don't really know what's going on.
I don't think I do either.
We're going to figure it out, though.
Facebook is being dumb.
Why is Facebook
being dumb?
What happened?
Shit. Shit.
Did they done kicked us off?
Hang on, probably so. I said sucks one too many times.
But you didn't say pew pew.
No, I didn't. No, we're still on. Facebook. No. Yep, we're still there.
Hey, you guys.
We're still tracking in the right direction. It still throws me off for headphones. It says Bucky's Pencil Bugs.
Pencil bugs?
Yeah, whatever. Words are hard. Words are hard. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Brett, we have the Whiskey Wisdom glasses. Those are the expensive ones.
Yes.
They're shoved in the back. We'll get to those in a little bit.
Yes, we will. I don't know what's so special about them, but we'll figure it out. I like what did you call these other ones?
Kinsey.
Kinsey.
I really like the look of the Kinsey glass. For those that don't know, that's going to be real hard to see. That's a Kinsey glass. It's the same idea of a Glen, but it's very much different.
It's got little feet. Kind of like you.
That's right.
Short, squatty, little foot.
So
I like
Glen
it.
versus Kinsey, if you can kind of see that. I am ready for next weekend. Then the week after that will be sad week.
Oh, yeah.
No sad.
Yeah, no sad.
We know has sad. We're excited and happy and, yeah.
In the words of Nico Moon, I don't want to hear no sad songs. We got Wee Glens. We got this thing. I don't even know what this is.
I know. I wish I would have brought mine.
I know. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Mine's William Price. Yours is Casey
Jones.
Casey Jones, which is, if you can find Casey Jones in your area, definitely pick one up.
Oh, for sure. No doubt. No doubt at all. Yes.
Oh, Eric, I guess you haven't. Have you formally announced?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he has.
Well, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
We won't say it
nope,
either.
We won't. Like I said, Eric's going to hang out with me next weekend.
That's what I hear.
We're going to Smoking Barrel.
That's gonna be a ton.
That's going to be Dope Boy Fresh is what it's going to be.
We can. He said we can announce it.
Oh Lord, I'll let you do it. You're another.
I'm official.
You're another employee of that company.
So
I'm not. I'm not W-2'd.
I got some sad news yesterday.
Oh, I know.
The one and only Mr. Eric Bernard will be moving on from Longhorn Liquor. It is a sad, sad day. He will be sorely missed.
Yes.
As much as a pain in the glass as he is.
He's not really a pain in the glass, man. He's kind of
Rick!
Hey, it's a Rick. We got a Rick sighting.
But we will be losing Eric, who's done a great job in the Grove store.
Yes, fantastic.
He did an absolutely amazing job here in Silsbee whenever he came over here and filled in.
I wonder if
and
this
helped
means
out
he
here.
actually has to buy a ticket this year.
He did.
Oh,
he sent a screenshot of the ticket.
Nice. He bought a ticket this year. I like it. I'm wondering how many people are going to run up to him and be like, hey, I need this. Yes, Rick is at the Houston Fashion Show
The
this
Houston
week.
Fashion Show?
Yes,
that's a thing?
That's a thing. I found out. I met up with Rick Thursday.
Do they even drink whiskey at fashion shows?
Apparently there was an undisclosed vehicle in an undisclosed location that had undisclosed cases of Ghostwood in it. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I will say the Ghostwood bottle is a great bottle for a fashion show. It's sleek and black and smooth and
sophisticated.
Right. It's very modern.
Yes. Who am I going to
go for all my Longhorn things now? Exactly.
Oh, that would be Bucky.
My wife is wondering the same thing.
Bucky is a W-2 employee. Go to Bucky.
Chuck said we're going to have to behave at Smoking Barrel. Yeah, right. That's not happening.
Yeah.
Chucky poo.
We're going to have to behave at Smoking Barrel. No, I can't make no promises at Smoking Barrel. I'm going to read the crowd. If the crowd, reading the crowd's like reading the mob at Rome, okay? When you're in the Coliseum, I saw the Gladiator trailer today. I love the Gladiator movie. I can't wait for the second one.
Right.
I saw the mob, which is known as the people that sit in the Coliseum. Mm-hmm. If the mob at Smoking Barrel is rowdy, I will get rowdy. If they're calm, cool, and collective, I will be there.
Hey, you got to be a chameleon.
Yes.
Adapt to your surroundings.
And sometimes you got to catch me riding dirty. Chameleon.
You ain't riding dirty.
I'm always. Come on, dude.
Maybe dirty martini.
I got that swag.
Yeah, I wish I could be there. We have 2 pig shows that weekend.
2 in the same weekend? Who double booked that nonsense?
Our pig breeder.
Oh.
There'll be good shows.
Is it the same pig breeder from the purse pig?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Great people. How come I didn't get invited to things? I am a W2 employee. No. Smoke and Barrel thing is not.
Smoke and Barrel is not a Longhorn thing.
It is a thing.
So Smoke and Barrel is an outdoor whiskey festival that has whiskey and barbecue.
Hosted in Lake Charles.
Hosted in downtown Lake Charles, right in front of the courthouse. Can't get too rowdy anyway because of the location.
Yeah, I've been invited now for 2 years in a row and haven't been able to make either one of them, which is very sad. But I hear it's an amazing event.
We're fantastic, Rick.
How's the fashion show going? I'm assuming that's a pretty good thing. I didn't know there was a Houston fashion show.
I feel like it's a good thing.
I will always bleed Longhorn liquor even if I'm gone.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Good job. Go Horns.
No.
Not even for Longhorn liquor? Come on, dude.
We, in fact, will be riding dirty the week of Whiskey Fest.
Got to catch me riding dirty.
We're rolling deep, y'all. I don't think Whiskey Fest is ready.
We are rolling that. God, I looked at the...
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Okay, you need to stop.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was. It was pretty good. We're spitting up.
Chuck, we know where you spend your money.
Lake Street Liquor. Yes, it is. If you're in Lake Charles, though, come find me at the Ghostwood tent. I do have order forms ready to go. I had to print up like 300 of them. I think I'm out of paper. Yeah, that's what I was instructed to do, was to print up 300 order forms.
Like order forms for retailers?
Yes, so the way they do theirs is they run everything, every bottle is available for purchase at Lake Street. You have a form.
Okay.
You hand each, if the person's interested, you hand them a form. They write down what they want. They take it to the Lake Street.
So me as a consumer can walk up to your booth, any booth there.
Yes.
Fill out the form.
Yes,
turn
take
it
to
in,
the Lake Street tent.
and you can pick your bottles up at Lake Street Liquor.
Yes.
Nice. That's a pretty cool idea.
It's a very cool idea. I'm gonna try to get
somebody write that down. Chuck spends his money with everyone.
Yes, he does.
Mainly 2 places.
But yes.
We're not going to name any other places.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that kind of stuff.
We got 2 that we like.
Yes.
And
I see a bunch of empty glasses. Yes, you do, Mr. Hemingway, and there's a particular reason why. We're going to get to it in just a second. So how's the boat business with all this unseasonably warm weather? Are people still hitting the water?
Some.
Okay.
Not really, though. I mean, you got to think we still live in Southeast Texas, so once November hits, hunting season starts, that's it.
I know. I have friends of mine that went hunting and invited me, and I was like, I can't.
We had one of our guys left early today because he's going over to West Texas. Apparently, like his cousin or uncle.
The Bubba Ray Dudley glasses.
Fuck you, man.
That's awesome.
I've been having to wear them because it's getting dark at 5 o'clock now.
Bubba, get the table.
It's weird. Like I can't see whenever I'm driving home.
Yep.
Work that runway.
Walk at. Yep.
Don't trip. I've seen it too many times.
Yes. Do not trip. If you do, make sure you land in her lap. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes. Bucky, get the table. Exactly. Tables. Fantastic. Look at us. Really good stuff. What is going on?
Are we good?
I don't know.
Or no.
Like I'm trying to figure out, like the feed's kind of just.
Are you broken? Are we broken?
No, I don't think.
I've got an empty glass tonight. Need to change that. One eye up.
I can't right now.
Rick.
I can't with Rick. I can't do it.
That's that. I got an idea for next year.
Oh, God. What's your idea?
So I was Aaron Shepnick this year for Halloween. I'm going to be Rick next year.
Oh, my God. Captain Ron himself. That's what I affectionately call
Always
him.
A pleasure, Rick.
Captain Ron.
Glad you tuned in for a little bit, buddy. All right. So, here's what I'm thinking. We both pour a little bit into a Glencairn because that's our glass of choice every show. That's what we always drink out of. That works too. It's a Glen.
It's a Glen.
It's a wee Glen.
It's a wee Glen.
Or normal size for me.
I think we're gonna switch it up though. I think I'm gonna take.
It's rolling.
I'm gonna take the wee Glen, and Joe Boo's gonna have the new one that I'm unveiling tonight.
All right.
That you can't see right now.
It even says bourbon on it. Oh, it's fistful of bourbon.
Yeah, it's fistful of bourbon. That's not.
Why would fist? Never mind.
That's not the one that Joe Boo's keeping though. The one Joe Boo's keeping is what's next to it.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and unveil it. It's fine.
I drank plenty last night. Might as well make it 2 nights in a row. Woo woo.
Joe Boo.
It's
Joe
a party.
Boo is getting the brand new, newly unveiled, vintage Jim Beam 200th anniversary
barrel glass
shot.
Barrel glass.
Barrel glass. For him, it's a glass.
You know,
well, for him, it's a barrel, really.
The only glass that we don't have on the table that I wish I would have had time to prepare for this, I want to get one of those. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're all over like Instagram. It's called a whiskey grail.
Okay.
And it's wood glass with a charred oak inside.
There you go.
So it's supposed to like enhance the flavor of the. I wish we had one just to see if it really works.
How much do they cost?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I'll look into it. Maybe we'll try it one night.
Maybe we'll try it one night.
But I do want to get one at some point because it's a cool concept.
I want to see what the hype is with them in the box.
We can do that. I mean, why the hell not? Break one open.
Why the hell not?
Let's go.
Let's go.
One for you.
Oh.
One for me.
It's not for me to keep, though.
No. Dana bought these.
They're still taped.
Is your... Oh, it is. It breaks easy. Mine's still wrapped. That one was... I know I've used one of them. It's taped from moving.
Yeah. I figured as much.
I hadn't used them since I moved. You would think I'd use it more as expensive as they are.
You would think, but something about a Glen.
Something about a Glen.
Something about a Glen.
Copia glasses for those pinky up bourbons.
Yes.
We gonna get fancy tonight.
Pinky up.
All right. So
I don't know how I feel about this thing.
Glencairn, everybody knows it, sees it, loves it, right? Whiskey Wisdom, which is really hard to see on this green screen thing.
And then a Kinsey?
Yes, that's a Kinsey.
Kinsey.
Oh, look. Can I do this? Nope. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
So the Whiskey Wisdom has a very, very fat bottom, and it's got a very thick base, I guess you would call it.
That is a fat bottom girl, I will say that.
It comes to a very thin neck. Whiskey grills are $30. There you go.
I'm checking the weight distribution, okay? Cut me some fucking slack.
I mean, it'll swirl, huh?
Yeah, all right. Well, I know you do the Glen. You do the Glen like this.
I'm a bottom.
I do the. Yeah, you're a bottom, all right. Go ahead, roll with it.
Bucky's Halloween costume was so scary his facial hair ran away. I know.
What
a bad time.
I told him when he got here he looked weird.
Vroom, vroom.
Vrooming about
motorcycle.
Vroom, motorcycle.
Vroom. All right, where are we going with? So we have a
full-ish. I think there's one
Green River lineup,
and Jake will correct me. I'm sure. I think there's one.
There are single barrel offerings out there.
There are.
We don't have a single barrel.
I don't have a single barrel, but other than that, I have everything. I have everything that you can get.
Lineup.
I personally prefer Kinsey glass.
I love the Kinsey glass.
I like it too. It's a good looking glass.
The first time I ever saw a Kinsey glass was Penelope. Whenever they sent me my little fancy glass.
Because I really like.
I don't know. I'm not real sure.
I'm gonna have to ask Cody what glass they use.
I'm not real sure what they call that one, but
I like this one. I really do.
When I got that those Penelope glasses, I thought they were really cool and they work really well.
But then again, this Buffy Trace one.
It's kind of nice too.
Stolzel?
Yeah.
Stolzle.
That one.
Okay, interesting.
I'm going to start with the wheated.
There you go. The wheated. Boom. Fantastic. Oh, we're good. Okay, I see what we're doing.
I mean, I want to compare everything to the Glen.
Yeah.
Maybe not everything.
In that case.
That's everything but a single barrel. I'll bring that for y'all to try in January. Mine is 131 proof. Dad, go! It's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, it is a spicy meatball. That's a spicy meatball.
Ooh. So, if you swirl from the top, I don't know. It's definitely.
I gotta invest in more Wii's.
Ooh, I like the bottom.
Okay,
the bottom swirl's a lot better.
Oh yeah, I see where you're getting at.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Why is it so? Why it's so spicy?
Why is it so spicy? I think I'm gonna go. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go something weird for my next one. You got the Glen and the Whiskey Wisdom.
Si, senor.
I think. Hand me that bottle on the end. I think that's the rye.
This one?
No, the bottle.
This.
I didn't say the glass on the end. I said the bottle on the end.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Speaking of weirdly shaped things, the Green River bottle is kind of
uniquely different.
Yeah, it's flat in the front.
Yep.
Round in the back. And it's got a slit at the bottom of the front. This is getting worse and worse.
There you go.
But that's so that you can play.
Tell me if this doesn't mess with your head.
That is so fucking weird.
Ooh, look at that swirl. Yeah.
So they put the slit in the bottom.
You know what that is for, don't you?
Yeah, you play the game.
Yes.
I don't remember what the game they
so
call
I found this out when we went to Whiskey Riot because they had it set up. It's basically like shuffleboard.
Right.
But the only way you score is if you get it in the slit.
Yeah, you have to get it in the hole. In the flat front. Not the round back.
We're so going to hell.
A little bit. Quarters, that's what they call it, quarters? That's dumb.
That's what they call it.
But they have a coin, like a coin that they made or whatever that is.
So I want you to look at this on camera.
It's that's the weirdest thing. It's a glass with a bottleneck upside down as the actual inside part of the glass.
Yes.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It really jacked on my head.
It jacks with a lot of people's head.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
Nice.
That is most games you have to get in the hole to win.
Yep, that is true. Cornhole same way.
Yeah. Washers.
Washers has 3 holes though.
Beer pong.
That has a bunch of holes.
Too many holes.
She got a lot of holes.
All right, so sniff test first. Go to your Glen.
Okay. I went with the Wii Glen just to be a little different.
Very nice. It funnels everything up.
It funnels it very nicely. Go to this big monstrosity. Because this is like a reverse effect. You could think the little hole would be at the top.
Yeah, yours bubbles up to the top.
Oh, but it actually kind of interesting.
More holes, the better. Well, I don't know.
So here, take this.
It's called horseshoe. Thank you, Kevin.
You have your Whiskey Wisdom in front of you. Take that and then nose that.
You want to nose this one?
Sure. Let's stick our nose in all kind of shit.
Oh, it's definitely different.
Okay.
That feels more muted than
yes, it does.
This
and then that feels like you're wide ass open. Like you can go deep in that one. Yeah, you can go deep in that. It's weird.
So I will say though, so far, just nosing the Glen is probably tops.
Well, I mean the Glen is the original. I guess the whiskey glass of whiskey glasses.
Look at the bottom of the bottle. Yeah.
There's a horseshoe with GR on it. And then that one has a 14. GR 14.
Yeah, it just says GR.
This one just says oh, wait. A 50 or a 20? I can't tell what the fuck that is.
Oh, it's a horseshoe. The bottom of the bottle is a horseshoe.
Yeah, I get that.
I got you. Okay. It's called horseshoe. Dumbass. I'm an idiot. All right. So eventually we're going to have to drink this shit. Right?
Yes.
That's what everybody's here for, to watch us drink.
Of course.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
Sluncha. It just looks dumb.
What?
You drinking?
Oh, I know.
A small pour of whiskey out of that glass. How is it drinking out of the glass?
It drinks good out of the glass. It really does. I mean, to me, it's no different than drinking out of a Glen. It's just you can't just, like a Glen, you have to kind of turn it up a little bit, and it's got the hump that it's got to ride over. This is just like straight down a snow hill. It's just yes.
What is it? A luge?
Yes, that's the luge right there. Is what we're calling that one. That is.
That's funny.
Yes, the shape. Yes. This is a luge. This would be like a ski jump. If we're going skiing and snowboarding and shit. This is a ski jump because it's got that little curve right there where you leave the platform going into your esophagus. This is just straight downhill luge. Like it comes out and you see it, like I'll turn it sideways. As soon as it hits that opening, it's all down. Open. Yes, it's all downhill from there.
So you could get drunk drinking out of that glass because it would just go a lot faster.
I think the way this is designed, it's designed to hold. You can take a beer and empty an entire 12-ounce bottle of beer in this, and it'll stop right here at the rim.
Really?
Because it's wider. Oh, it's bigger than an actual beer bottle.
I got you. Okay.
So, yeah, that's what they're designed for.
I mean, you could try it. We have some hot-ass beers.
I'm not drinking hot beer today.
No, I wouldn't ask you to drink it.
Ooh, not drinking hot beer.
All right. Drinking-wise, these two, very, very similar.
Yeah, I mean it's similar. It's a whole lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. This is I don't know, man. This is kind of I feel this would be really good for like a old fashioned to kind of let all your
It'd
stuff
be a weird
like
looking old fashioned.
It would because it was all settled at the bottom, and it would all be funny because as you can see, it's suspended.
Yeah,
like the end of it is suspended in the glass. We all see. I'm trying to find green.
You knuckleheads.
You try to see it like that. We are knuckleheads, yes.
Ooh, he's drinking 7.5 years old single malt.
Ah,
just very feels nice. Better. Not a fan of Glencairn nubs. Yeah,
that's the bottom.
This I do like.
I'm not gonna lie. This. I like the Whiskey Wisdom bottom.
Yeah,
but I like the Glencairn top. So, is there any way we can design a Glencairn with a fat ass on it, like the Whiskey Wisdom? Yeah, do you think you pull that off?
Kiss. This is how babies are made.
You know what that reminds me of? Sean Clifford.
Nope. Every time. Doing it.
Every time it reminds me of Sean Clifford.
That's why not a fan of it. Yeah. Love you, functional gentlemen.
Yes, we love you too, JB.
All right.
How's the weather up in...
Damn you, Scuba Steve.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. Did you ash in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all right.
Should do a rinse on it and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever we're going to put in, it's going to kill whatever might have been in it. Ooh, that's a burnt orange one.
Yeah.
That came from my house, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said I can't hold it. It's burnt orange. I feel like my hands are burning.
Madison, for some reason now, every time you're in studio, wants me to wear my "Oh You Suck" shirt on it.
What a...
That's my daughter. You be nice. You be nice, sir. That is my daughter. My only daughter, I might add. Oh, it's going to. You're going to have to. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yay, look at that.
All right.
I like the Glens, though. I'm not going to. Yeah, I've always been partial to the Glen.
Glen, so far, is number one on the list.
Okay.
All right, where are you going next?
I don't know, but the good thing about this, let me show you what the good thing about it is.
You can just add it up.
I just keep adding up. And it's gonna
I think I'm going to try.
Really wonky.
I guess it's a mule
It is a
cup.
mule glass, yes.
Apparently, if you go to the Kentucky Derby and you purchase the Old Forester version of this that has cool rhinestones on it.
I kind of like Greg Abbott. I don't know if I can take Greg Abbott's job from him or not. I kind of like Greg Abbott.
Boy for governor.
Texas governor. I mean, I meet the age qualifications, I think. I've lived in the state.
Old?
Yeah. I mean, I'm 45, 43. Yeah, 43. Okay. Now it's going to get interesting.
What are you going? Das Boot?
I'm going Das Boot and Das Barrel.
Okay.
Just for weird glasses. And I'm going with
weird.
Foolproof. I'm cracking the foolproof.
Ooh.
It has not been cracked.
Fresh Pop Friday.
Yes, Fresh Pop Friday.
I think I'm going to go with the rye.
Okay. I have the rye in with the weeded right now in the Dragonware, which is the company that makes.
So you have a
glass.
weeded.
I have a weeded rye right now that I'm working on. Yes, a weeded rye. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice. Fresh Crack Friday. Beep, kapoop. Ooh, that's a small hole. That's what she said.
Are you really going to complain about a small hole?
No, not really. Oh, shit.
So, I assume because of the shape and weird ways to hold this thing, that this is why Green River
Too much in the boot.
came out with, I don't remember the year, but it's Green River and it's like a year. And it's supposed to be like really cheap and it's made specifically for like on-premise stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, apparently it's like just a normal bottle and made for on-premise.
I like it.
Yeah.
We
The
need to.
foolproof is so damn good.
I'm gonna find out. It's Fresh Crack Friday. I'm gonna start with the.
So, did you look at the bottom of the bottle of the foolproof? Nothing. Okay, so it's no different than the.
That's where it has a 14 underneath the Green River stamp.
Oh.
And this one comes in at 100 and
Proof.
100 and I think 17.
Yeah, that's a good proof.
58.65%.
That's a good proof.
So yeah, 117 point whatever.
Absolutely nothing. I get nothing on the nose.
Whew.
Very, very concentrated on the nose.
Funneled. Yes, very, very funneled.
There's not a lot of room for anything to dissipate.
No, there is not. But I do like this Jim Beam barrel, though. It's 200th anniversary. 1795 to 1995, which is right before I started high school.
They're all the same. Miss some. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So I don't know if it's maybe the stainless or the fact that it's just a wide open cup.
Man, that's good. That
But I'm
foolproof
getting
is good.
absolutely nothing on the nose.
Whew. I want you to try the boot. I think I poured too much in the boot.
This is really hard to drink out of because it just wants to, and you feel like you just want to drink it like a normal drink.
Das Boot?
Oh, you're gonna make me like.
You don't have to drink all of it.
Oh, okay.
No, I just want to see the.
I don't know the proper
I
time
just want to see you hold the boot strap in your tiny hands.
So
That's what I want to do.
it looks like a normal size shoe.
For you,
I'm confused as of why Fistful of Bourbon
I don't know,
would do a boot.
So why
wouldn't they do a fist?
The backstory behind this is I got this at Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest.
Right.
Is where I got this at. I don't know why.
It's a boot.
It's a boot. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the fact that they. Because I think Fistful of Bourbon is not is it a Texas bourbon?
No.
Okay.
It's just like a blended.
That's what I thought.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen. So they got like the normal 750.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've ever seen. They're like, I guess it's a 175, but it looks freaking massive so it's the same shape as their 750, which we don't really have anything in that shape in here. Kind of close to Hotchatown.
Okay.
Or Uncle Near, somewhere between Hotchatown and Uncle Nearest.
Gotcha.
But the 175 just looks like you see it on a shelf, and it just looks so
massive
because it's big shoulders, tall, because it's still thin, so it's like this big. It's ridiculous.
Very nice. So Das Boot, not funneled, not anything. Pinky out. Huh.
I'm scared to drink quickly.
Oh, just slam it. Hell with it.
Okay, that foolproof is good for the price point.
Yes.
Really good,
That
actually.
foolproof is good for the price point. Das Boot.
Das Boot. Yeah, this is... So drinking glasses are going to be very hard to...
Yes.
Because, I feel like I want to take a big gulp like I would a Dr. Pepper. Evening, good sir. Glad you could join us. How was sushi night?
Suchi. Cute boot. Yes, it is.
It is a very cute boot.
It's a Bucky-sized boot.
It is. It'll probably fit me. I can wear it after we're done.
I'd clean it first.
But yeah, this just wants to, like, kind of like that in a sense.
It's like a downhill, downhill slalom. I mean, like straight down.
You got to stop yourself from drinking.
Because otherwise you're...
And absolutely zero nose, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, zero nose. I figured that.
I don't know how long this is going to go, so this one probably
that's fine. Yeah,
is a better choice to.
Yes, better vessel. Yes.
I don't know. I still feel
they call them vessels.
Yeah. So, obviously, very tight race. As far as feel, the Whiskey Wisdom is still my favorite. Like holding it in my hand.
I could see between that and the Kinsey.
Right, and we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. But as far as nosing, I still think the Glen is the champion as of right now.
Interesting.
Good. Glad you had a good time.
Interesting.
All right.
Let me see. I think I'm going to go regular bourbon.
Okay.
And I'm going really schmancy. I'm going chalice.
Ooh, schmancy bancy.
Yes. For people that know me, they know I'm a beer guy at heart.
Really like this rye. I might stick to the rye on this one since I have so much left in my glass.
I'm not going to go full chalice, by the way, because that would make for really bad.
So this is 95 proof.
But I poured enough in the bottom of the chalice.
Distilled and bottled by Green River.
Ooh, look at that.
Do we know?
Look it.
Oh, that's a whole lot of aeration going on.
A lot of aeration.
Do you guys have the aged in or neat glass? I don't. So that is one I haven't gotten yet. I want to order one of their whole little like travel kits that comes with the neat glass and the sample bottles and all that good stuff. But that is one I have not gotten yet. But yeah, so I'm curious. Does anybody know what the rye mash bill is on Green River Rye? Is it a Kentucky 51% rye? Is it a 95.5?
That full proof's a banger.
Not real sure. It's a nice one as well. Better for higher proof, so it aerates.
Ooh, the aged in ore glasses are only $17.99. I found them on Amazon. Aged in ore neat glass.
Oh, okay.
Handmade lid-free crystal.
Just my opinion, but you're gonna have to stop double fisting that mic stand. Why, sir? Am I making you uncomfortable?
You're making me uncomfortable now that I know what's going on. Bucky.
Sorry.
Thank you. Not a whole lot of aged in ore stuff on the Amazon.
Damn, Scotty. Where did you go?
Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, Louisville and Bardstown. Okay, so how do you say that town in Kentucky that is spelt Louisville?
I always say it Louisville.
Louisville?
Yeah.
Louisville?
Louisville.
Louisville?
Louisville.
Louisville?
They're local here in Chicago, but don't
make
good whiskey, but we make decent barware. Okay, cool. Nice. 95.5 Kentucky. Okay. Thank you, Kevin, for that update. Just order from their site. Yes.
Will do. You got that technique.
Got that technique. Right. Yeah. Louisville.
Louisville. Because I've always heard it's Louisville. Like
I think that has to do with our accent, though.
So that would be Lool. Louisville. VUL.
Kind of like how some people here pronounce Woodville.
Woolville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woolville.
I've always heard it's Louisville.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
And Colemanil and Comanil.
Comasnell?
Yeah, Comasnell. That's another interesting one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see what we can come into.
All right, so I'm going to stick with the rye. And
glasses.
I'm going to do the wine glass. Let's get fancy.
Well, I mean, mine's the only glass on the table that has a gold rim around
Rye, wine, it's kind of the same, right?
Gold rim.
Ooh, schmancy pantsy. Mm-hmm. That's probably good. Kind of the same as saying New Orleans.
Who?
Nolans.
Nolans, yeah. I like it.
Wait, what? Come a snail?
Yeah.
Oh, come a snail. Yeah, that.
There you go.
Comanil.
Good job.
Comanil.
So knows that.
Okay. This is ridiculous.
It is.
And it's funny because this is about a average pour, maybe a little. I mean, that's about right, I guess. Maybe
that's
a little
pretty close,
less.
Yeah, a little less. You get some hellacious aeration going on in it.
I don't even it's not bad. So is this the full proof again?
No.
This the regular bourbon?
It's the regular bourbon.
I mean, there's definitely something there versus there was nothing with that.
I just like the fact that it says, and I quote, Stella Artois.
So wine glass. I mean, this is literally made for.
Yeah, that is made for aeration.
That's what it's made for.
Interesting.
Nose isn't bad, but it opens up too much. Like it doesn't concentrate the flavors of the nose like this does.
Go on Asian Ore site and
order their blind set. Ooh.
Okay.
I'd like to start doing some of that too on our show.
Okay, yeah.
Like if we get a blind set, I'd like to do some blinds. And
Mike and I had a conversation the other day about blinds on the show.
I just flung whiskey.
It's fine.
But
if that's the worst thing that's in this room.
Yeah, right. So I will say, the swirl on a wine glass is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Nose. Because normally, if you're going to drink wine, you're going to fill it up.
Oh yeah,
to a decent amount.
Yeah, you're gonna go at least halfway.
Because you do want to. It's a little bit like whiskey. Yeah. Whenever you're drinking wine, you want to nose it, flavors, and da 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 da. But it definitely the effect isn't there like a Glen.
I just keep adding to this. I'm just gonna keep adding and adding and adding.
That one was the regular bourbon you said?
Yes.
I might have to go with that one next. I want to try it.
It's good. I haven't found one yet from them that I don't
would
like.
Be so. So we got that. This is 95.5 out of Kentucky.
Yes.
The other 3 mash bills. Does anybody know what those are? Just kind of so we have a full reference. It's a great little tool. Comes with rubber rings that are marked and paired with the bottom of the taster, A through D.
Nice.
That way, because I mean, it's hard whenever like you use sample bottles and you have to like write on it, and then you can't get the fucking label off.
Yeah.
I'd like an actual blind set. Okay. I think it would be a cool thing to do, and it's a really good way to kind of narrow some shit down in here that you're like, that's the one. I think I'm going to go with the bourbon. Wine glass, not the worst choice you could make, but I also know there's better wine glasses that are suited for different types of wine, and that are shaped slightly different so that you can get different experiences with whatever's in your glass. Because I've heard wine glasses are pretty good for whiskey as well.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of raw whiskey in that blend.
Raw whiskey, raw whiskey. Oh, that's cute. What is that? The original Great Whiskey Challenge.
All right, so
A, B, and C. Okay.
As of right now,
interesting.
What's your tops on the glasses?
Ooh, right now for me, I would have to go. I like the Glen. I like the Kinsey. I like the Whiskey Wisdom. They're all 1 A, B, and C pretty much. They all kind of have the similar thing. After that, for me,
so
I think it's the Dragonware. Just because of the fact that it's different.
Yeah.
It funnels everything up to you like you have the base.
Right.
And then it just pushes it all up.
So would we put the barrel and the boot as no-goes?
Oh, yes.
Like more of a novelty type thing.
Well, Joe Boo's getting the barrel. I mean, we've already said Joe Boo's getting the 200-year-old barrel.
Oh, you finished. So when you drank out of the boot,
yes.
Did you have to turn it?
No, I did not. I did not. Because
or did it
luckily
just come
enough,
out?
if you hold it like this,
it just goes?
It just kind of flows.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't have to do like what they do on, what is that, Beer Fest? You don't have to turn the boot. Now, I'm sure if the boot was bigger and a normal size boot, you probably have to turn it.
So,
but in this case, no.
The straight is 70-21-9 corn rye barley. Anyone know the name of the small lot group made by Green River? I think it's 93 or something similar. I think that's the one I was talking about, Brett. That's made more for on-premise, and it would be
traditional shaped bottle.
1885 is the year that they would have put on it because that's what's on the back of their bottle.
On the back of the bottle, yeah.
But I knew they had named it after a year.
70 corn, 20 wheat, 9 malt. Good job.
So they just replaced the rye with wheat.
Yeah.
And the wheated mash bill. Okay. Which is kind of a cool way to try and see where your palate is.
Oh, exactly.
With it being exactly the same mash bill, just rye and wheat flip-flopped out.
Have you ever seen a Luxby glass?
A Luxby glass?
Luxby. So it looks like the Whiskey Wisdom, but the bottom is a Glen.
You got a photograph?
I do have a photograph.
Oh, okay.
I do have a photograph.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so it's a little more.
Yes.
It's like the glass is
like
angled,
imagine this,
but at a straight angle and
at a straight angle, not curved.
Yeah.
And then imagine a Glencairn bottom.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So what does it say? Like what that's made for? Does it just say whiskey, or does it say?
It says bourbon whiskey, crystal tasting snifter.
Snifter.
Yeah. Snifter.
Have you seen like the official
with a narrow rim?
Like
good for cognac, brandies, and scotch.
Okay. Like the official snifter glass that they use in like these competitions. It's got a long stem on it.
Yes.
Really thin stem, and then it's got like a bulb in the bottom, and then it comes to a really, really small top.
Yes.
Like, that's a weird looking glass.
Ooh, there's a flight stave with pipette.
Ooh, schmancy.
It's like $90 though.
I'm out.
I'm right there with you.
So, all right.
Ooh, interesting.
I think
interesting. Hold up. You got to see this. So this is a craft gin.
A craft gin? It's a double bubble.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a double bubble.
It's a double bubble.
All right, I want to try the regular.
That thing's weird.
Whoa.
Set of 2 for 50.
Green River presents 1885 bourbon.
Yes.
This unique bourbon recipe, mash bill, is presented at 85 proof. Aged 4 years and blended to taste with bartender's creativity in mind. Green River 1885 bourbon honors the brand's storied history while bringing new life to the cocktail bars of today.
Same mash bills already won because they used to source from Green River. Interesting.
1885 is 76.15.9. Oh. Interesting. I wonder why they would reduce the
Are you talking about like this
content and up kinda, but not.
Okay.
Like there's one that's like super thin stem and small bubble, and so
this one's a cross snow is what it is.
Cross snow.
It's a cross snow whiskey, brandy, bourbon, cognac tasting glass. Set of 6 of them. They're 3.4 ounces. Not bad. 41 for 6.
I would be curious of why the higher corn content and lower rye content, especially knowing that a lot of people enjoy rye in their old fashions.
Exactly, man. I don't understand that neither.
But then again, maybe the sweeter corn notes probably lend better at a lower proof and in more cocktails, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would think that sounds about right. I would say that pretty much sums it up.
Who knows?
Now I'm going down the rabbit hole of looking at whiskey glasses.
Yeah, you're deep.
I know. I'm deep already. That's what she said.
Longman and Eagle did a sourced bottled in bond with Foxtrot here in Chicago using their distillate too. It was actually really nice. Reminded me a lot of Dragon Milk Origins. Brett, if I'm not mistaken, I think you had sent me a sample of that, like maybe, I guess it was probably last year at this point, maybe early this year. But I do remember a sample bottle saying something along the lines of Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
And Longman and Eagles, because I think you did, because I looked up Longman and Eagle, and that is a restaurant in Chicago, correct? They did the barrel pick, the restaurant.
Chicago.
Yeah, I remember doing a little bit of digging on that because I wasn't sure who Longman and Eagle was and all that jazz. So
interesting. It's a lot of interesting barware. I can't deal with your baby bald face. Yeah. Nice. I can't either.
It still freaks me out. Like, being at work all day, I don't see myself.
Of course.
Well, then I'll go to the bathroom, and I'll go to wash my hands, and I'll look up, and I'm like...
Who is this man?
Every time. Because it is still weird to me. I almost kept the mustache, but I was like, oh... Especially if I'm not shaving and everything, because it's going to get bushy, like, all up here and all down here. It'd be weird.
A little bit.
And mustaches, it just makes me think...
Ron Jeremy?
No. You know, pedos and stuff.
Oh, I thought
White vans.
I thought you were thinking porn star vibes, and I was like, wait a minute.
Dang, they do a flight of Van Winkles for
girl
$40.
I see
Staring straight back at me.
Interesting.
All right, so where are you going?
I don't know. That's a damn good question.
I'm going with the rocks glass. Okay. So here's my thought on the rocks glass thing.
Hand me that crazy fucking margarita glass.
This is that's the most ridiculous whiskey glass.
Yeah, Bucky makes the statement in front of my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a margarita glass?
No.
Of course.
I said, we're just looking for the weirdest glasses. And she said, oh, what about a margarita glass? Yes, that's what I want. Now, I will say, I bet it would be great for a Rarita.
Oh, I bet, yeah. You got some weight to it.
It's heavy. So, the rocks glass thing. Aaron Shepnick, whenever he does his videos, has a rocks glass in his hand. And that's what he's doing his blends in.
Okay.
But I've always, why not a Glen where the flavors and aromas are more concentrated? Is it because his palate is just that sophisticated and he knows exactly what he's looking for?
I would think not appropriate for Disney fans.
No. You would have lost the mustache contest to me. Blythe, nobody will ever beat your mustache. So.
No, that mustache.
You're a certified mustache firefighter. Like, you have to have it, and it has to be great.
I can get into it.
I would never call you... Now, if you show up...
Bucky, I feel like Bucky looking.
If you show up to Whiskey Fest in a white van that says, like, free whiskey on it, we might have to have a conversation. But I'll get in the van first. Dude, that's a lot of whiskey.
I know. I can't eye it neither.
So this isn't bad. This is probably the better of the weird glasses so far.
I feel ridiculous with this thing tonight.
I think it's awesome.
You would. I mean, the good thing about it is it funnels everything out.
Thank you, Eric. At least somebody can give me a damn compliment.
It's just different, man. I'm just not used to it. Okay, you want to nose this?
Sure, why not? Why the hell not?
I'm holding this ridiculously big fucking glass in my hand.
So, how do you properly hold a margarita glass? Like, is it just like this?
I kind of hold a margarita. I kind of go down there.
Or do you go low?
Well, I think it depends on
I've never really had a margarita glass.
I think it depends on your margarita, okay? So if you're doing a margarita on the rocks, I would tell you could probably hold it the way you're holding it.
That looks like a globe on a ceiling fan. That's what I'm thinking. It's got bubbles and everything.
Yeah, I don't know where we got those things from.
We low-key stole the light bulb covers out of his living room is what this actually is.
And then glass welded them to a pedestal. Yeah, good job us.
So you can go deep.
You can.
I mean, it gets wide enough that your whole face would fit in there.
Yes.
I mean, it's not the worst one I've tried so far.
No, it's not. It's not the worst one. It's just the most awkward
with both hands. That's right.
It's because he's got tiny hands.
I got tiny hands. I got to hold things like a little kid. He only looks younger because you can't see the... Shut up, babe. Rude. There's lots of gray hairs in there. They're not gray. They're platinum highlights. Yeah, you can get your whole face in that thing and just go...
Yeah, you can.
You can have a party in there. Just like that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, nobody needs to see that on camera.
So interesting. Good Lord.
Whew. So, rocks glass is going to be pretty high on my list.
Yeah, I mean, rocks glass is kind of, yeah.
And this just straight bourbon is good. What's the proof on that?
90.
Not bad.
No, it's not a bad one. It's like I said, I hadn't found anything from Green River yet that I don't like.
I'm doing No Shave November, and the grays are growing exponentially faster.
Ah.
So I used to, like, quite a few years ago, completely shave, smooth baby face.
Yes, and then let
right
it grow,
before
right before November 1st.
No Shave November, and then just let the whole thing go, and then I would, come back in December and kind of shape it up to where I liked it. But I think I'm past that, and I don't like the way it looks. I went this short just because of the whole Aaron Shepnick mustache thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't really want to go this short, but you couldn't tell the mustache was there until I went short enough.
Yeah.
Dana wanted me to shave the whole thing off and just do the mustache.
Why didn't you? What's your whole adage?
Because I'm a chicken.
Happy wife, happy life. Isn't that your whole thing?
No, because she wouldn't be happy about it. She'd complain the next day because she hates it whenever I shave my beard.
Oh. I'm not worried about that. I'll send you some midnight cocoa bean.
What the fuck?
Midnight cocoa bean.
Midnight cocoa bean.
That's wild.
Brett,
Highland,
we were doing so
yes.
good.
We have
so
not
good.
had a Highland Cow reference.
57 minutes.
That's only because we were talking about crazy glasses. If we'd had a normal episode, we probably would have brought it up way before 57 minutes.
We were so close.
I gotta figure out what these are. I need more of these in my life. I need one of these.
Let me see.
I need one of these with a Functional Gentleman logo on it. Oh God, here we go with the circle. Do you have that on your Google machine there? Whee. Take a picture, circle it, quick click it. Brett Baldwin, he is working on owning me. Oh, you're working on it. You're working on a Highland Cow? Like actually working? Like putting in the work?
No. I'm working on owing her one.
Oh, owing
with everything that's going on. So this says Lafroig, Glencairn, and Bicentennial. That's a name brand.
Yeah.
10-ounce Glencairn Rocks Glass.
That's not 10 ounces.
Glencairn glass, whiskey, original still spirit Glencairn mixer glass. That's what it is.
Okay.
No, not shares. I don't want to save it. Damn it. Pushing buttons, guys, I'm not doing well. So it's a Glencairn mixer is what it's called. See?
A Glencairn mixer?
Look, that's it.
Oh, that is it. I'll be damned.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay. There you go, sir.
Oh. Thank you.
Guys.
Glencairn mixer.
Go to Urban Bar and search their glasses. Yes. Urban Bar.
Interesting.
Check that out. So far, we have recommendations on Urban Bar and Age and Ore. Yeah. Urban Bar. Bar or barn? Urban Bar.
No, that's not a no. This is something smaller than Glencairn mixer.
Well, that's what it said.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it's not what
Why are we shopping online?
I don't know.
We're live.
We are.
We're professionals.
We are.
Something like that. All right.
Because the reason I say it's not, look at this guy's hand.
Anything you suggest. Goal!
That's not the same as
I mean, if he's got little hands like me, I make the Whopper look huge.
I'm not touching that.
That's what she said.
I'm not touching it. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Not going to do it. I wonder if it's a Canadian
Next session,
blend.
Bring a pad and pen, revisit later. Exactly.
Yes.
I'm going to have to start taking notes.
Revisit later. Ugh.
All right.
I feel I'm officially getting old.
Wow.
I've been dealing with a knee issue the last 2 days.
You are old.
And it sucks.
Old fucker.
I know. Old, it sucks.
All right.
I felt like it was going to blow out the other day while I was getting up from taking a shit. Oh, I learned a valuable lesson Monday. Learned a valuable lesson. So Sunday night, on our way back from Chuck and Mitzi's, the kids wanted ice cream. So I thought, okay, everybody's getting a shake at Sonic.
Right.
I am a sucker for a red velvet cake.
Oh, they have the new red velvet shake.
You know what red velvet shake does to poop?
Turns it red?
Yes, I thought I was hemorrhaging Monday morning. I about died. I was panic mode. I thought I was bleeding from places I shouldn't be bleeding from.
Gross.
It was wild.
Guys, I apologize. We'll cut this. No, we won't. There's no way to cut it.
There's no way to cut it.
We're live.
We don't cut it.
I love the Kinseys. Yes, the Kinseys quickly became one of my favorite glasses.
They're a good one.
And I've recently been drawn to the Copia. I'm going to have to look that one up. I'm guessing it's on the Urban Bar.
I don't know.
Website. At least you're not wearing glasses. I have progressives. Eyes are shit. Yeah. So I can't see far away, or at night, which is why I have these, because now that it's getting dark at 5 o'clock, I have to wear these. And the other night, Dana was already in bed, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was watching, I don't know, some random-ass football game or something, and I was like, God dang, I can't see shit.
Can't see.
I had to go put my glasses on to watch TV.
Yeah.
I felt old. Who does that?
No idea.
All right, what's next?
I don't know, man. I think we've covered just about everything except for the glass that looks like a beer can, and
it's basically a Glen with a stem. Okay.
Okay.
This is Bucky's full-blown Clark Kent outfit, shaved and glasses. That's it.
I like it.
Nobody would recognize me.
Nope, they wouldn't.
And then all of a sudden, I turn into Bourbon Boy. No?
We got to work on that one a little bit.
Okay. It
wasn't bad. Yeah, I think your delivery was a little off, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I like it.
That's the competition glass, right? I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking of.
The Copia? It might be. Copia? I don't know. Copia.
Is it like a really thin... I'm going to have to look it up.
So I'm fixing to do too, damn it. I got to quit. I got to remember to stop dragging my damn... I just replaced my camera lenses on my phone.
Yeah?
And now I keep dragging them across the...
No, he said boy. Damn it. I'm the sidekick in my own dream. Oh, man. Where is my self-confidence?
I don't know. It went out the window.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's funny. That's a
good
good point, Brett. I like where your head's at. Nah, maybe we should talk about it. Maybe I need a psychologist.
Yeah, you might need a psychologist. Here we go.
What are you looking at?
I don't know.
I need you to pay attention to me.
I'm trying shit. Okay.
I feel like I'm focused. I feel like a wife.
I'm focused now.
So he doesn't have to culpable for what happens?
What? I don't know. Holy inferiority complex, Batman.
My Scrubs buddy.
Your Scrubs buddy?
Have you ever watched Scrubs?
No.
That's a whole thing in Scrubs where he's the sidekick in his own dream. And that's what he says. Holy inferiority complex, Batman.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Never seen Scrubs.
Love that show.
Watch The Office.
I'm not a big fan of The Office. What? I don't know. I just never got into it. Like, I tried.
Just sent you a pic of one, Bucky. Well, who's not paying attention now?
My phone's way over there.
God. Could be worse. You could be the butler. I don't know. Alfred was kind of a badass. Oh, we got a hall monitor.
Hey! Whoop, whoop. Hall monitor.
Okay.
So that's not quite the one I was thinking of, but kind of similar. It's more...
Okay, yeah.
Along the lines of almost like a wine glass, but not.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what I mean?
Kevin, you've missed a lot. There's no way we're catching you up.
No, he has missed a lot. So missed a lot.
All right. So...
Ooh, do we have a Whiskey Fest update?
What do you mean?
Do we have any kind of updates? Mr. W-2 employee from Longhorn?
There's going to be some really cool guests there.
Well, yeah, I figured that much.
Ones that I can't talk about.
Us. You can talk about us. We're going to be there.
Scrubs reference again. Roy, watch Scrubs.
Yes. Stop after 8.
Yeah. Don't watch the final season. It was terrible.
Oh, okay.
So one thing that we can announce, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, Barry Brenniger with RD1 will be there at Southeast Texas Whiskey Festival, and he will be doing a class that we do upstairs. So that'll be fun.
Very nice.
I'm excited about that.
Barry's doing a class. Fantastic.
There's a final season was Abomination. Absolutely. What happened, Kevin? Fill me in.
Oh, God. Scoot is going to be there. At Whiskey Fest? Oh. Interesting.
Worst case scenario.
Okay.
We all just crash in his RV.
I don't know about that. They ain't enough room like
Shit. We're going to be there. Yeah. Right?
That's a lot.
That is not the special guest I'm talking about. There is a very big name from a very big distillery that will be there. I will tell you that.
I feel like I know. I might not, but I feel like I do.
Who knows?
Does it have to do with a certain television show? Okay.
Nope.
Or at least not yet.
But speaking of television shows,
yes.
If you're in the Houston area, Graham McTavish will be at the Houston Heights location on November 15th.
Yes, he will.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
Hey, I'm watching from way far away tonight. Where are you at, Duffy?
Where is way far away?
Yeah. Duff. We need to work on getting Freddie there next year.
Okay.
Freddie Johnson?
I think he's talking about Freddie.
Got to get a workout in to drink my whiskey. Night, fellas.
There you go. Good night.
Night, Brett. Don't
Moo.
pump too hard. You'll tear up.
Long Island? Like New York?
New York City?
I know, right? Shit.
What the damn hell's going on here?
You know what they make up there?
What's that?
Shitty pecani sauce. I've seen the commercials.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Freddie's a good dude. Speaking of Freddie, we have Buffalo Trace classes.
See that? You do have a Buffalo. Yeah, Freddie, no, sir.
Freddie, no.
Yeah, he spelled no wrong the first time, but I knew who he was
Freddie
talking about.
Freddie now.
Yes. Long
that
Island,
would be cool
New York.
as shit. Yeah.
That's a long way.
Oh, what are you doing way up there?
I don't want to know.
Like, are we allowed to cross that Mason-Dixon line thing?
Maybe.
Are we even allowed to say that? We're going to get kicked off now.
I don't know.
I don't know if we're allowed to cross that line. we say things like y'all and what in tarnation, and we mosey too much.
If you happen to see the Attorney General of New York, run. She's a wicked woman. Bucky's like, let me try something. I need to drink something. Give me this.
Awful.
Oh,
hey. We ain't doing that.
I knew Jake would go there. That's why I love Jake.
Dang, 13-week contract out there.
Ooh, wow.
Freddie Johnson or Freddie No. Yeah, Freddie would work.
Either Freddie. We'll take either one.
Freddie No would be awesome.
It would be awesome
to have out there. That'd be a great, that'd be an awesome dude to put on the stage that they had set up year one. Yes. I know they didn't have it set up year two.
No, they didn't.
But if you could reset that up and get Freddie up there and do this whole maybe 30, 45 minute interview thing with him and just let him go.
Yes.
That's a dude that I think everybody would stop and listen to.
I think so too. There will be a pre-show again this year.
For sure. Yes, there will.
That.
We can confirm pre-show at X time.
We hadn't confirmed that yet.
We hadn't confirmed that yet.
I figure probably
we gotta find the sweet spot.
I really think the sweet spot is that 11:30 window for us.
Because we did it. It was too early year one.
We did it at 11 one year.
And then almost 2.
And then we did it at 12.
But year 2, everybody was they knew what they were doing, so there wasn't.
Charmaine, we got a Charmaine sighting.
What up?
Hampshire will.
Yeah. Turn it.
Yeah.
But I think year 2, everybody was more comfortable and they knew what they needed as far as being set up. Because really the only ones that were out there were Garrison Brothers getting their big booth set up, Jack Daniels getting their big booth set up.
15-minute late, but there'll be.
Yeah, always 15 minutes late.
Yes.
So whatever time
15.
I tell you,
15 minutes later.
Go ahead and turn it on. But wait.
Yeah.
But wait.
I do have our first guest, though. I can't announce that.
Yeah?
We have a guest already.
Go figure.
Yes.
Does he have one eye?
He does. He very much does. I may get in the story of that, too.
We might need to try.
I need to figure that out.
Look, I feel like as much as we joke with him about it,
I need to ask
I need to at least know the backstory behind it.
We need to know the backstory. We'll find that out at some point.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
That is funny.
I feel like there was something else I can confirm with Whiskey Fest.
Except we couldn't get the power to work. We figured it out finally. It took a minute.
Yeah.
My service is going in and out. Peace, fellas. Yeah, fantastic. Yes. Be careful in Long Island.
York. Be careful up there. We don't know anybody.
No, we don't.
It's not what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But that's funny that Jake said that because last year, I had met Dennis Williams.
Yeah.
A few times here and there, it drops and just randomly.
Right.
But he didn't really know who I was.
Right.
Well, last year, I guess it kind of clicked with him who I was and that we'd met a few times. The whole power issue, I walked over and I'm pretty sure I'd asked somebody and they were like, oh yeah, we got a bunch of them over there, just take one. And the one I just so happened to take was the one that Dennis was using or needed or something. And he kind of jumped me a little bit. Not really.
Well, it's okay. He made up for it because he jacked mine. So he made up for it. It's fine.
I had a little bit of a meeting with Michael and Dennis and Mike, and we were just kind of talking about Whiskey Fest and things that are coming up. And he still jokes to it about that to this day. Yeah, our first interaction, I jumped his ass. Good thing he's our employee now. It's kind of funny.
I didn't get invited to a meeting?
No. W-2 guy. W-2.
I'm only half the fucking show that does the pre-show, that's all. Not a W-2.
Go check out King County while in New York.
There you go.
New York. King County would be Widow Jane would be a cool one to go to. I think they're in New York, right? Yeah. I had to put on a producer hat for a second. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
He did. So I am going to go with the Kinsey. I do think this is a fantastic glass.
It is.
If you get an opportunity, obviously, quite a few distilleries are going with this glass. This one is Fierce Whiskers. That one's Penelope. Yep. I've seen it at a few other places. It's really a great glass. I like it.
It's a good looking glass.
It is. I like it.
It's probably the prettiest out of the three original to me.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know, I
don't know if I can call this pretty. It's hefty.
I feel like Hulk smashed with this one.
Please, God, no.
No, I mean, I'm just saying,
all kinds of trouble from my wife.
I'm saying if this was a Marvel hero, this would be the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
Out of original whiskey glasses.
Yes.
I could see that. Okay.
The Glencairn would be the Tony Stark Iron Man thing, and then the Kinsey would probably be close to the Captain America. Maybe a Thor, I don't know.
It does have very sharp lines, because he's the god of thunder. Lightning comes with thunder.
I like it.
Yeah, I hear Lucky 13 isn't as good this year.
Yay! Could have a couple of JW Vault, WJ Vault, JW, whatever the fuck it is.
Widow Jane, WJ.
Okay, I'm telling you, shit's going sideways in a hurry.
He's getting old, y'all.
Well, I mean, I am 43, so.
I knew one of y'all was 43.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, because we were talking about it last night, and I was like, how old are you? 43? And he was like, 41? Whatever, one of y'all is 43.
Who's 41?
Blythe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm 2 years older than Blythe.
Yeah, you and Blythe are going to start the functional grandpa show or something, and you're going to do it at 4 p.m. with the early bird special supper, since you'll have to be home and in bed by 6 or 7.
You do realize if Blythe and I teamed up versus you and Jake, I feel like Blythe and I would win.
Win what? What are we teaming up against? No.
Anything.
No.
Stay tuned for some exciting things coming for the gentleman and the lodge and friends in January.
I'm excited. So excited. That's going to be a ton of fun.
I was going to make an offhanded joke, but I'm not.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm just glad to be a part of it. Because
I'm just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to be here. I want to do my best to help the ball club out. Yes, it's raining. I love the sound of rain on a tin roof, by the way. Now, if you ever want an episode where you want to watch us take naps, this would be the episode for it right now.
Bro. Hey, do y'all want to just stay tuned for another hour while we take a nap?
Because you could do it in this weather.
Oh, for sure.
You could 100% do it in this weather.
A little old-fashioned. Cheers, brother.
A little old-fashioned.
Hopefully everyone is doing well.
Absolutely. I'm not familiar with a little... I'm familiar with an old-fashioned, but not the YouTube person with a little old-fashioned.
Is it like literally a little old-fashioned?
Ring that what?
Oh,
whoa.
Yes. If y'all didn't see, as Chuck's comment says, Marky got to ring the bell today.
Ring the bell.
That was awesome to see.
I was trying to figure out what the hell he was talking about.
Because she looked like she was starting to cry, and I'm glad she didn't because I'd have been crying at work while I watched the video. You cry, I cry. It's a bad situation, but that's extremely exciting. I'm glad she got to ring the bell today. She got her pick line out.
Yes, I did see that.
And now it's just some maintenance.
That
through
thing
the
was
next
deep
couple
too,
years.
by the way. You talking about going in deep?
Yeah, like how do you get it to go? Because it's just like a floppy hose, basically. How do you get it to go where you want?
Well, first of all, it's smaller than a vein.
Is it?
Yes.
Hey, speak of the devil.
And then there's I may be wrong on this. This is just a theory I have. It's smaller than a vein, and it's really, really flexible.
Right. But if it's I guess you could have a piece of metal wire inside.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like the way they do the balloons and stuff like that when they put those things in. It's a guide wire.
But we are extremely happy, Marky. That was an awesome video to see.
Yes, it was.
So thankful for that, and it was really awesome to be there this past Sunday.
Yes, Sunday was fun.
By the way, Brian telling us
I ate on ribs
that you were in remission.
Fucking Thursday. By the way, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, still good.
I ate
2
on
and 3 days later,
Thursday.
Still great. By the way, yeah, wasn't mad about it either. Pick lines are rough. My brother had to have one in his head because
they couldn't find a vein anywhere else. Oh, interesting.
Dang, that would be rough.
Yeah, that's got to be rough.
Can I get the foolproof, sir? Thank you. So, I would be curious as to why they didn't put a magnetic.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you for that.
On here,
we found out what a little old fashioned was.
Just stopped by to show fellow bourbon whiskey enthusiasts some love. Thank you, brother.
Very nice.
Appreciate that.
Fantastic.
We always like new peoples.
Make sure you share us with all your friends. We got to get the YouTube numbers up. Something flew at me and hit my lip. I don't know what it was.
Eat it.
No, it hit the ground.
Eat it. Eat it.
This is not a Weird Al video shoot. Stop it.
No one wants to eat it.
That's not even how it goes.
Yeah, but I was trying to make shit up in my head.
Oh.
Because it smells
funky.
funky.
You're not Wayne Brady, sure.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
If it smells funky, nobody's eating it. This is terrible.
So
we got new people in here, and you got me singing.
I know. Is there any? So as the W-2 employee for Longhorn in the room, is there any VIP tickets available?
Yes, there are still VIP tickets available. Okay. Yes, they are still actually selling at a faster rate than they did the previous years.
Very nice.
But because more VIP tickets were released this year, there are enough still available, but I would not wait too much longer.
Yeah, I don't look for those to be available once Thanksgiving gets close.
Yeah.
Just subscribe. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that, sir.
The numbers are getting up. They're climbing slowly.
We'll definitely check out your page as well.
A little old-fashioned.
I like the name because I'm not a very big guy. So anything a little is good for me.
A little?
That's a friend to me. You got a friend. Why am I singing tonight?
First of all, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it like this. You got a friend in me.
That one. That's what I got. I love the Kinsey.
I thought you was going to say you loved my Randy Newman. My Randy Newman's pretty good.
Nothing about you makes me think.
Tread lightly.
I get Randy.
That's not
Randy, baby.
That's not what she said.
Why is she talking about me getting Randy around you?
I was talking
this
about
is getting weird.
She was talking about getting Randy around me.
This is getting weird. We got new people in the comments. Act normal.
Okay, this is normal for us. This is normal. Not as much glassware on the table, but
yeah, this is not normal.
This is not normal.
Typically,
bottles, yes. Glassware, no.
Not really. I mean, typically we try to stick to like one thing for drink of the week.
True,
but
unless we have a lineup, which today calls for a lineup.
I'm definitely going to say these two are the king of whiskey glasses.
I agree with you.
Like, you can't beat it. They do what they need to do. They concentrate the aromas.
But I still like this one. I don't know.
I mean,
why.
It looks cool.
It looks really cool. It's got a good bottom on it. I feel like it's pretty durable. Yeah, Bucky looks like Bucky again.
The stash has left the building. I don't know. The no beard is still very weird. I mean, not no beard, but the very, very short stubble beard is still very weird.
I know how you feel. I have a stubble beard right now. But
you typically don't have any facial hair.
Yeah, I also have an event tomorrow, so I'm actually shaving tomorrow before the event because I knew if I shaved today, I'd have to shave again tomorrow.
Sir, it is No Shave November.
I got an event. I got to look fly.
I look fly.
Well, no matter what. I'm going ridiculously fly. I'm rocking fedora. It's a 20s theme thing. So, yeah. I'm going full on.
It's 20s themed?
1920s, yes.
That's a weird theme. Why the 20s?
Roaring 20s, baby.
Like a lion?
Like gangsters and shit. Al Capone, bootleggers, roaring 20s. Right before Prohibition.
You'd have been the first motherfucker shot.
Shit. I'm the one of us that has the most pew-pews in the room.
That has nothing to do with getting shot.
I can shoot back.
That's why they gonna shoot you first.
No.
Pew-pews.
I give my sidekick and shoot him first.
Bourbon boy!
Yes, shoot him.
Oh, man. So.
Whiskey Wolf and Bourbon Boy.
Whiskey Wolf. Do you or anybody here have a instance where you were... I'm so glad you laughed. I was getting worried. I thought we lost you.
No.
So does anybody here have a instance or a story of being at like a restaurant, a normal restaurant, and you were given a glass of whiskey and not a typical whiskey glass? Like, what did somebody just bring you one in not a wine glass, but like just a normal glass, a rocks glass? Were you questioned on the whole drinking it neat thing?
I always get questioned on the drinking it neat thing.
So mine's kind of... we were at the Tree, a wonderful restaurant in Lumberton. Yes. Great steaks, great whiskey selection. But their bartender was out that evening, and the waitress was having to do the job. So I looked at the menu, and I was like, I'd like a pour of this. And she immediately questioned, well, how do you want it? Do you want anything in it? And no, just whiskey, glass, pour, bring it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, this kind of glass, like a Glencairn.
Did you have one with you?
No, but I was like, I explained it. I was like, not in a normal glass, like a Glencairn. She was like, okay. Well, she comes back, and it's supposed to be, like half ounce or 1 ounce pours.
Right, yeah.
This motherfucker is filled up to here.
Okay, so it's like a 2.5 ounce pour.
She filled the whole bubble up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm about to get drunk. Which is not my goal.
No, of course not.
So it happens again. And I'm like, yeah. And I order something a little more expensive because we're winding down supper, and it's kind of my last pour, and we're going to just hang out, and I'll finish it. It comes back. And
okay, so here's my question. When the bill came...
No, just normal, like whatever it was which is typically a half ounce or 1 ounce pour, whatever it is. She just didn't know.
Is that poor girl still there?
I'm sure.
Okay.
She was a great waitress. Like, there was nothing wrong with her.
I'm talking about that somebody fire her for pouring you way too much is what I'm talking about.
And she had no idea what anything on the list was. I was like, what do y'all have? Because I know a lot of it's seasonal. Like,
Yeah.
You can only get what you can get.
Right.
So I was just kind of asking, and she was like, sir, I really have no idea. I don't even know what you're asking for. I was like, okay, give me a minute. My wife's still looking at the menu. I'm going to walk over to the bar, and everything that y'all have is right there behind the bar, correct? And she's like, yeah, that's everything that we have to offer right now. So I walk over there, and I'm like, all right, I know which one I'm getting. And I, like, show her. I'm like, this one. She's like, okay. But, like, a lot of, and at normal restaurants, a lot of people just, they don't. And I don't think it's normal for people to walk in and order a whiskey neat and expect a Glencairn.
So here's what, and I wish more restaurants would get behind this. Not everybody wants to drink out of a Glen, but I feel, and we've got examples, I feel like this would be something good to drink out of at a restaurant.
Right.
Okay. I feel
and yeah,
like
if you don't have Glens,
would be something good to drink out of in a restaurant. Because they've got the thicker bases.
Right. It's close.
Yeah. They're still kind of tulip shaped for the most part. This one looks more like a bullet to me, but
yeah, that was my first thought.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this:
okay,
would it be okay if they brought you a whiskey neat in this? Because that's a question I've gotten before too. Oh, like a shot of whiskey? No. I don't want a shot. That's not what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
But would this be okay as a shot glass? Because, I mean, technically you could sip out of it if you wanted to.
You could, but to me, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is I doubt she got fired.
We always get free steak samples whenever we go, too.
Okay. To me, if you're going to do this, I feel like this is reserved for, like, sake.
Yeah.
Because sake glasses are normally either white or black or ceramic.
Right. This would be acceptable for sake or a shot.
Yes.
Not whiskey. Not whiskey neat.
I don't think so, no. I think if you're going to go, to me, like realistically, I wouldn't be offended if you brought me one of these whiskey neat.
Because, I mean, if you're doing a 1 ounce pour, I would understand. A restaurant wants to save money where they can.
Right.
Glens are a little bit cheaper.
They are, yes.
I'm okay with that.
They are, 100%.
As long as I'm still getting my 1 ounce pour that I'm paying for,
but if I'm going to say, hey, I want you to,
are you okay with them bringing it in this? Like, let's say they make old fashions all the time.
Yeah.
This is the glass we have. I don't have a Glencairn.
I feel that's overkill though for a pour.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I feel a rocks glass is overkill
also
for a pour.
Like if I'm at if I was at like, I don't know, Chili's.
Okay.
It's the first restaurant I thought here in Silsbee.
Yeah.
If I'm at Chili's, I don't expect them at all to have
No, you're exactly right.
Real whiskey glasses. So if they brought it to me in a rocks glass,
what they're going to do, I can tell you right now.
I'd probably be more.
I ordered it from them in that Chili's, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
I would accept it from a place like Chili's.
Yes.
But not from maybe somewhere like Saltgrass or The Tree, obviously.
Okay.
But the Tree knows their whiskey selection is really good.
Yes.
So they're going to have Glens.
Theirs is good. Jay Wilson's is good.
And I'm thinking like chain style restaurants like Chili's, Saltgrass, Longhorn Steakhouse,
Longhorn,
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse, I don't know.
Like at what point of a chain restaurant do you have to upgrade a little bit and actually get some type of legit whiskey glass?
I feel if you want your whiskey selection to be taken seriously, you have to go with a Glen.
And don't lock Buffalo Trace up in a cabinet.
For God's sake.
It's not that
important. Don't
lock
up Buffalo Trace. Don't lock up Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. Don't. Stop. Quit it.
I mean, it was kind of funny to see it behind
it. Was, yes.
Case, but, it's still Buffalo Trace.
Because I'll tell you a place you and I have eaten at before that had a really good whiskey selection. It's in Galveston. Katie's in Galveston had a really good.
Oh, the one over there by Fisherman's Wharf and all that
it's
down there.
Yes, it's in that same area.
Yeah, they had a pretty good
one because they had like the some of the Garrison stuff, Still Austin stuff, Balcones. They had pretty good
obviously
stuff.
Not for me, but from what I remember, they had a pretty decent Scotch, or single malt selection as well.
Selection was pretty good too.
But yeah, I mean and I like when places take a little bit of time and put some thought into a whiskey selection.
Yes.
versus, well, we got Wild Turkey 101, Woodford Reserve, small batch. Yeah.
Most places we have been to use rocks glasses,
not all.
The majority.
But majority of,
Yeah. And that's kind of the thing you're going to get. I mean, most restaurants are going to bring it to you in a rocks glass unless they, like, pride themselves on their whiskey selection and their whiskey experience. Like, I would love to see the tree, which the tree, I'm sure does it. The tree uses Glens whenever they can.
Yes, they do.
That's what you need to kind of roll with.
At what point past being a restaurant do you either A, stop ordering whiskey neat and order like a cocktail, or maybe you go full beer or whatever? So what I'm thinking is somewhere like, and obviously at Buxton, you're going to order beer. That's what they do. Yeah. But a place like Buxton, where it's more of an atmosphere, somewhere like Avenue Axe, where you're doing an event like axe throwing, or Rick and Jack's, who has putt-putt and all this other, and cornhole and all these other things. Is there a point of it stop being a restaurant and it becomes an experience, and your drink changes from whiskey neat to cocktails or beer, or something that you're drinking a little more?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, like, if you're like to stick kind of with the whole chain thing, if you're going to Buffalo Wild Wings, obviously you're going to want a cocktail. I mean,
or a beer.
Or a beer. You're going to have to gauge where you're at, realistically.
And I think that's a good cutoff too. Like Buffalo Wild Wings, and then all of those other places I named that are more experience-based versus sit-down restaurant. Because whenever you're at Buffalo Wild Wings, yes, it's a sit-down restaurant, but it's there's 9 million TVs, and they've all got a game on. And typically, even whenever I'm there with the family, I'm still watching the game and joking and having a good time with my family.
Right.
So, yeah, I would say, like, Buffalo Wild Wings and on is kind of that cutoff of whiskey neat.
So devil's advocate, I know this from knowing you. You guys are a huge fan of Chewy's.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Chewy's do the whole kind of well thing like everybody else does? Okay, so they're not a real elevated whiskey experience.
Oh God, no. Okay. I mean, it's a fun Mexican restaurant. It's an experience.
Because I was wondering on that aspect of it, because you've got like Chewy's and Modelo's and Twin Peaks and all those type places.
I will say Modelo's has a half-ass decent. Like, you can get an okay pour at Modelo's. But that would be... But somewhere like Chewy's, I mean, they've got hubcaps that line the ceiling and Elvis all over the place.
Yeah.
Chihuahua heads on ladies in dresses. Like, it's a fun Mexican food restaurant, Tex-Mex restaurant. That's a place you go in, and if you're ordering something, it's going to be like a frozen margarita, or you know what I mean?
Okay. I got you.
That's kind of... Yeah, I don't... And does that matter as well? The style of food at the restaurant, like a Mexican food restaurant. If it's got a good whiskey selection, are you still going to order whiskey with Mexican food?
I feel I can always find something, because, I mean, you saw this firsthand when we all went to Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah.
And this is not a knock on Fisherman's Wharf, so I don't want it to come off that way. But
I didn't say the name, but that's where I was going.
But it's going to come off that way anyway. Their selection was
Wild Turkey and Woodford.
It was average. Okay, it was an average selection.
I walked the entire bar trying to find something good to make an old fashioned with.
They told me what they had, and my first response was, "Bring me Angel's Envy."
Yeah.
So,
which is always a good.
No, it is. It's always a good pour. But I mean, you got to kind of distinguish where you're at and what's going on. And food, and that's another episode we'll probably cover in the near future. Food influences flavor and taste on whiskey just as anything else does.
Big time. Like, really big time. Crawfish does not pair well with very many at all, if any. Like, none. It's hard to drink whiskey and eat crawfish. I can tell you that now.
Yes, it is. I mean, you can do it.
You can do it, but it will fuck your palate up. And don't expect to do it and go, ooh, cotton candy. Taste it.
Yeah.
Almonds and oak and tobacco. No. You're not doing that. If the crawfish is made right, you ain't tasting for notes.
Bourbon and Mexican food, I think I would I can't see what icon that is.
Oh, why can't we?
I don't know. It's a good question.
But, yeah, bourbon and Mexican food, I think I would.
If you're going to get Mexican and get anything but a margarita, why are you even going? I mean, I can see that. I mean, like...
But again, Mexican food, kind of in the same vein as crawfish, if you make it right. If you're getting Mexican food, for the most part, I'm eating chips and salsa. Probably going to get queso. Mm-hmm. And then whatever I get is usually going to have some type of spice to it, whether that's just some jalapenos on it or something.
Yeah.
So drinking whiskey with things, especially on the spicy end of the flavor profile, just kind of, I mean, I don't know. It just messes it up.
I think it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing like jalapenos with like a rye,
that's a whole lot of spice.
That's a whole lot of spice, yes. But if you're doing like jalapenos with a weeded, I could see that kind of balancing a little bit.
I don't know. It'd be hard to like really sit and enjoy sipping a whiskey.
I feel that's an episode. We need to do a fun episode where we bring in like a common plate and we try to go through whether it's a rye that pairs with it or something. I think that's a good, interesting.
We could do that
episode coming up.
Okay. Can confirm chocolate chip cookies are good with whiskey.
Oh, of course. Any kind of chocolate's good with whiskey. It doesn't matter if it's dark, milk, whatever.
Cookies and whiskey are a real thing.
You can't go wrong with chocolate and whiskey. You know, take the cookie part out of it.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with chocolate and whiskey.
I'd agree with that.
You can't go wrong with red velvet and whiskey neither. So, interesting stuff. Now I'm officially hungry again.
I know.
And I got Papa John's.
I didn't. I did ask for pizza, though.
Oh.
I think we're getting Joe's.
Joe's is always good.
But I did have Lily's Seafood in Beaumont for lunch, and that was pretty good.
I can get down with it.
Not a bad little fried fish and shrimp little combo. Decent batter, not over battered. Good spices.
Very nice.
But I do have to work tomorrow.
Oh, you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ooh, we might want to.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. We might want to call it.
Yeah, almost 9:30.
I don't want to mess you up.
All right.
Sad thing about it is next week I got a hard out. Eric's gonna be here at 8:30
in the morning.
That Saturday morning.
What time y'all gotta be?
So check in for vendors at Smoke and Barrel is between 9 and 11.
Okay.
So
and they for those that are. There's still tickets available for Smoke and Barrel.
Yes, there
are. If you're in or around the area or you can make the drive to Lake Charles, would absolutely recommend going. I think it's going to be a great time. There's some really great vendors that are going to be out there.
Yeah.
On both the barbecue and
I'm not gonna lie,
the whiskey side.
I'm kind of disappointed you're not going because I wasn't even going to have you help pour. I was going to be like, hey, go around and mingle for the podcast.
Right.
You're just going to get in on.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Exactly.
But y'all might want to not do a show Friday. We will. Oh, God. 3 a.m.
I mean,
oh shit, that's right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, knowing that, we might not. We might take the week off just to get you out
that
of.
Show that Saturday show is in Lufkin, I think, and I think check-in was what 6 a.m.
Ugh.
We'll talk about it.
Which means y'all got to leave here by like 4.
God dang it.
Lufkin's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Lot to discuss. Stay tuned. We'll let y'all know. I don't know. That's going to be rough.
It doesn't sound like there's much to discuss.
Check in at 6.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like there's much of a discussion there. It sounds like it's interesting.
Fuck a duck.
Ooh, that means I can go to bed early Friday night.
Right. That means we're probably going to be going to bed at like 6 p.m.
Ugh.
We're going to have that early bird special dinner.
Who's old now?
Yeah, right. It's about to be me. All right. So, out of my glasses, real quick, if I'm going to rank them,
oh, I'm not going that far on a rank.
That's it. That's my ranking of the ones I tried. Oh, and the wine glass would probably be.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm gonna keep it kind of simple. Anything that's shaped like a tulip.
Yeah, I'm down. I think that's what it boils down to. The tulip shape.
This one's not bad.
The tulip shape is it. Like that's They got something right with this tulip shape.
Smell that.
Is this your combination?
It's kind of a little bit of everything. But it has a kind of a...
Big red?
See, that's what I thought too. Like Big Red or like some kind of cream soda type.
Put it in a tulip glass. Jesus. Do it official. Let's try that.
I still get like cream soda.
Yeah, definitely leans cream soda. There's still like the Big Red soda. I mean, it's vanilla and cherry. I mean,
yeah.
But cream soda, I can definitely see. Any idea what the? It's just a little bit of all of them.
A little bit of everything. Yeah, I didn't scientifically break it down.
Me neither. Mine's like way full.
God, I see that. Jesus. Why, yes, there is still a heart of the line coupon code. What is ours? I don't even remember now. Funk Gent 10, I think is what it is.
Funk Gents 10.
Something like that. We'll figure.
We need to make it simple, and just do like FGOC.
Yeah,
FG10.
Yeah, we'll
it is.
We have one. We'll post it at some point. Yeah.
Something.
We'll post it on the Facebook. But yes, there is still one. I think you get like 10% off or 12% off, something like that. I don't remember what it was.
So I know my rye content is a lot higher than yours because I dumped a little extra.
I think mine's mostly the weeded and the regular.
So it leans that same cream soda, but there's more of a punch. Like you can tell the rye content's higher.
Right, for sure. I get it.
But do you want to do that before we do the last call?
Do I want to do what?
Shout out the sponsors.
Oh, yeah, let's definitely do that. Shout the sponsors out for sure. Let's see. Shout out to the following sponsors we've got, which are Longhorn Liquor, 10th Mountain Whiskey Company, Ghostwood Whiskey, Texas Tail, and Heart of a Lion Cigar Company. Without all those people, we could not do what we do. We could not have the equipment we have, which... We got some pretty cool equipment. We got to play with some of it Sunday.
A little bit.
It needs a little bit of work.
We got to fine-tune it.
We got to tune it a little bit. But for the most part, it did what I wanted it to because my biggest fear was I was going to order it and it didn't freaking work.
Yeah, right.
But it worked.
Or it would sound like total crap.
Yeah.
But they worked, and they didn't sound terrible. We just got to adjust some
terrible.
stuff.
I mean, there's other things that could have factored in. The dead cats could have been on. The volumes could have been turned down. There's a number of different things that could have been done.
But absolutely, go give all of them a follow on all social medias.
Yes.
Ghostwood Whiskey or Ghostwood Distilling Co.
Yes.
Texas Tail Distillery.
Yes, Texas Tail.
You can just search all of these names.
Yeah,
10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirits Co. Heart of a Lion Cigar Company.
Yep.
And Longhorn Liquor.
Longhorn Liquor. If you want to be a sponsor, email the show. We got a sponsorship package that nobody can beat. I don't care who you are.
And so here's the deal, and I'm going to say it this way. I would shout out their websites, but let's be honest. Not a lot of people are going to websites a whole lot anymore.
No, they're not.
In my personal opinion, I feel like social media is where you're going to get the most information, the fastest.
They are, yes.
And a lot of times it's delivered in a really good way. Like Pursuit United, I know they're not sponsored, but Pursuit Spirits, a lot of their videos are kind of they're making some pretty funny videos.
Can we send them an invoice?
So it's delivering content in a way that we all enjoy.
Of course,
it's not just going to a website, 10thwhiskey.com, and scrolling and looking at product. Like you're getting a story.
Yes.
You know that 10th Mountain Whiskey does a lot of work with veterans.
Yeah, they do a lot
just
of work
by the
with
look of their
Base Camp 40
and what they advertise on social
societies
media.
That I can't think of. Off
You
the top
know,
of my head,
Texas Tail is on an island because of the way they advertise on their
do.
social media.
Yes.
Like you know these things. So I feel like if you're going to do anything and you're going to want to you want to follow any of these, definitely do it on social media just because I feel like it's the best way to get the information.
Yeah, I do too.
So That's all I'll say.
100% do too. I agree with you on that.
But if you
oh yeah, I gotta pull that.
Got one of them things.
Let me see. Gotta be me. Gotta be me.
Hubba bubba dubba bubba.
Here we go. This one's kind of interesting. I think I can use this one.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all been amazing. You've been Roy. I've been Bucky.
I try.
This is always fun.
Of course it is.
This was a cool little experiment.
It was. I was kind of.
It's a lot of glasses.
It is a lot of glasses.
But it was a ton of fun.
So a lot of fun.
Would highly recommend everybody trying it. Maybe not to this extent.
No.
But grab a few different glasses out of your cabinet and just give it a shot and see what you think. Are we not correct in saying the tulip shape was definitely on to something?
Oh, I feel
because that's where the money's at as far as everything we've tried.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
If you ready,
I'm
ready. We gonna do the damn thing.
Sure.
Let's call for alcohol.
Someone out there is holding their breath, waiting for you to fail. Make sure they suffocate.
Damn straight. Yeah, there was no way I was drinking that whole thing.
Me neither. Ooh.
Cuckoo, dude.
That's it.
All right. Sounds like we will not be doing a show next week. If that changes, obviously, once again, social media. We are on Facebook and Instagram. Will be the best way to find out, and that is at Function Your Way on both of those. And we are also at Function Your Way, or search The Functional Gentleman on YouTube. YouTube is what it is. I want to grow the followership there.
Ooh.
It's a great time. It's a great platform.
Do we take it back to the OG?
What's that?
Do we take it back to Thursday?
Next week? We could. I mean, I have to work just the same as I have to work now. But, yeah I mean, we could absolutely do it. We'll go back to a normal platform where we have one drink of the week, one smoke of the week, and a topic, and get through it. But, yeah, if y'all want, let us know. Whether it's in this comments or reach out to us personally if you would be down for a Thursday night show. Maybe we can make it a big collab thing because typically Sips at the Lodge is done on Thursdays. Yeah. So maybe we could just do one big thing. We can maybe put them up on the big screen and just have everybody all over the place.
Do we want to see Jake and Blythe on the big screen? Ooh.
Jake's head would be huge. Pangea.
Let's give him half the screen.
Pangea would be
I think half the screen's manageable. Because that's a 40...
Maybe we probably use this one.
Yeah.
This one's the better one to use with the... It's easier for me to see.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But maybe. I think me, you, Blythe, and Jake all maybe need to have a conversation about that and see. Because as of right now, I don't know that we have anything planned. So maybe we just do one big, everybody tune in, join in, have fun with it.
I like it. Let's work with that. Let's figure that out.
We're going to run with that for now. Stay tuned.
Yep.
But yeah, this has been fun. I have to work tomorrow. I really don't fucking want to. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to be at work today. Are you ready to get back to work?
Nah.
Have you announced that to anybody yet?
Nah.
We're still waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not back at work yet. Like, officially.
No, he's big chillin'.
Still big chillin' with a sink full of dishes that he didn't do today. It's all good.
Is it?
Your wife's not watching, so you can't get in trouble.
Your wife's in my house right now. She's watching.
My bad, dog.
Mm-hmm. You might not have to worry about shaving. I may shave you with this pocket knife.
All right. We're going to get the heck up out of here. This has been a ton of fun. Thank you all, everybody, for tuning in. The comments have been great. A little old-fashioned if you're still watching. Thank you for subscribing and finding us on YouTube. That's really cool. I always love seeing new names on YouTube pop up.
You're covered, by the way.
Oh, I'm not? Okay. Woo!
Your wife just bailed you out.
Thank God. But if you're ready, I'm ready. I got to go eat something and go to bed.
Sure.
Let's get the flock up out of here, dog.
Deuces. I like it.
My tongue, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss,